Dear child, stop. Right now. Put it down. Step away. Silence the noise. Pause the scrolling. Release the task, the thought, the worry that has its fingers around your chest. This is a holy interruption. I am calling your name, and I am closer than your breath. I am not asking for later. I am not asking for when it is convenient. I am asking for now. I know what the world has asked of you. I know the deadlines that threaten, the messages that pile up, the notifications that scratch at your attention like thorns on glass. I know your mind has been a busy street with no red lights, only horns and hurry. I know the heaviness that sits under your smile, the fatigue behind your eyes, the ache that kept you awake last night when your body said sleep, but your thoughts marched on. These messages will always remain free. If you'd like to support this ministry, the Buy Me a Coffee link is below. Beloved one, I have filled you with the abundance of my love. Share it with 3 searching hearts, and my peace will gently rest upon them. I am not angry with you for the pace you have carried. I have watched you try to be everything to everyone. I have watched you patch your heart with tape and keep walking. I have watched you push through pain you told no one about. You learned how to survive the storm, and survival became your rhythm. But listen to me, beloved. Survival is not your destiny. I did not create you to be a machine of perpetual motion. I created you to be a child in my presence, relational, attentive, alive. This is why I am interrupting you. This is not punishment. It is rescue. This is not scolding. It is saving. This is not the loss of time. It is the return of your life. Be still. Put your hand over your heart if you can. Feel it beat. That rhythm is not yours by effort. It is my gift. In this moment I am closer than your own pulse. Let me speak. Let me reintroduce you to the sound of my voice. You have told yourself that the noise is necessary. Necessary to stay updated, to stay ahead, to keep others from being disappointed. But the noise has grown louder than my whispers, and now I must raise my voice. I am not shouting in anger. I am calling you out of a burning building. The world says hurry or you'll miss it. I say, be still or you'll miss me. Stop. Breathe. Listen. Do not rush this sentence. Do not rush this breath. Let the swirl settle. Imagine dust in a sunbeam falling to the floor of your soul. Feel the ground of my presence in this stillness. The ground is solid. You are safe here. I see your busyness. I see the lists stacked like towers. I see the calendar that looks like a battlefield. I see how anxiety makes a home in your stomach and calls itself responsibility. I see how confusion puts on a tie and calls itself wisdom. I see how exhaustion pretends to be loyalty. You keep saying one more thing and then I will rest. One more project and then I will listen. My child, there will always be one more thing. You do not reach peace by finishing everything. You reach peace by coming to me. This moment is a threshold, an unveiling. A vital disclosure is at hand. Something crucial is about to be revealed. Not to your busy hands, but to your listening heart. You have prayed for answers. I am giving you alignment. You have prayed for relief. I am offering you reordering. You have asked for open doors. I am handing you keys. But keys are only useful if you pause to receive them. Hear my heart. I have not been far. You have not been abandoned to chaos. I have been standing at the door knocking softly while you hurried past with arms full. I have watched you search every shelf and screen for what can only be found in the secret place. So I have arranged a holy collision this very moment, to pull you out of the current and set you on the bank where you can finally see the river and where it leads. What I am about to reveal requires your full attention. Clarity. I will name what has been nameless. The fog that sat over your decisions will begin to lift. I will show you what is necessary, and what is noise, what is assignment and what is distraction, what is covenant, and what is convenience. Some things you called opportunities were traps for your time. Some doors you kept knocking on were never mine to open. I will simplify what life complicated. You will feel the relief of knowing healing. There is pain you tucked into the corners of your days, hope deferred that soured into quiet disappointment. In stillness, I will touch what work cannot touch. I will wash the bruises you learned to hide under productivity. I will speak to the child inside you who learned to earn love by doing, not by being. My love will not scold your wounds. It will dress them with oil and light. Healing is arriving like morning. Slow, certain, warm, warning. Not all that glitters is God. In stillness I will warn you where flattery hides an agenda. I will show you where hustle would cost your soul. I will highlight subtle compromises disguised as strategy. My warnings are not fear. They are fathering. I do not warn you to reduce you. I warn you to preserve you. I will teach your feet the sacred art of no preparation. What is coming is good, and it is weighty. Promise without preparation crushes. I am preparing your foundations. I am fortifying your yes with boundaries that guard your heart. I am establishing rhythms of rest that will keep your flame bright when the wind of favor begins to blow. You will carry more, but you will carry it with me. Do not confuse my stillness with stagnation. Stillness is not the absence of movement. It is the alignment of motion with me. In this pause I am turning you true north. I am untwisting what stress tightened. I am restoring the elasticity of your spirit, so joy can breathe in you again. You worry that if you stop, something vital will collapse. Hear me. What collapses when you pause is what should not have been propping you up. Let false supports fall. Let the scaffolding of people-pleasing and endless proving come down. I will show you the pillars that remain: faith, hope, love, and on these we will build. You are afraid of disappointing others. You are tired of feeling like you are behind. You are anxious about missing your moment. Let me answer those fears with myself. Disappointing others. You were never assigned to save anyone. You were assigned to love them and obey me. I will be enough for them. You do not have to be feeling behind. Time bows to my sovereignty. What you call delay, I have used to deepen your roots. There is no behind when your steps are ordered by me. Missing your moment. Your moment does not live in a calendar alert. Your moment lives in my presence. And you are here. Now. This pause is not empty. It is full of me. Let me retrain your senses. Listen. Hear the quiet which is not absence, but embrace. Feel the anxiety loosening as you breathe my name. Notice the way your shoulders drop when you remember, I am God, and you are not expected to be. My dear one, allow my light to guide you. Spread it where shadows linger. In harmony we awaken hope and comfort to the searching hearts. You have been trying to manage what only surrender can heal. Lay it down. Lay down the outcomes you cannot guarantee. Lay down the narratives you keep rehearsing. Lay down the injustices you keep carrying like a backpack of stones. Put the stones at my feet. I know how to build altars out of what tried to break you. The world's urgency shouts, faster. My kingdom whispers deeper. The world wants you frantic. I want you full. The world bargains for your attention. I long for your affection. The world measures your worth in numbers. I measure your life by love. Stop. Return to your first love. Let me remind you of the voice that called you by name before titles, before expectations, before comparisons. I loved you before you did anything I could applaud. I loved you when you were raw and unskilled and unsure. I love you now with the same unedited delight, When I look at you in this stillness, I do not see a failure to keep up. I see a child brave enough to stop. When I said stop, I see wisdom taking root. Let me give you prophetic direction for what comes next, if you will keep this posture of listening. Morning. Begin with me. Before the world asks for you. 5 unhurried minutes of open hands and honest breath. No performance, just presence. Ask, Father, what matters most today? I will answer with a focus that frees you. Midday. Step away for 1 minute. Close your eyes and say, "Here I am." In that minute, I will reset the compass. You will feel energy return that cannot be explained by caffeine. Evening. Do not go to sleep with a clenched jaw of unfinished tasks. Name 3 mercies you noticed. Release every person to me. Forgive what you can. Ask me to meet you in your dreams. I will guard your night. Weekly. Choose 1 block of time to be unreachable. Yes, unreachable. This will feel radical and right. In that sanctuary, I will speak longer sentences. I will surface ideas that have been waiting behind your noise. And as you listen, I will untangle the relationship that has drained you. Highlight the assignment that carries grace, and expose the one driven by ego or fear. Open a new path that honors your health. Provide what your striving could not produce. Favor without fatigue. I am not here to condemn you. If I were angry with you, I would have let you run. Love interrupts. Love stands in the doorway and says, "Enough." Love puts a gentle hand on your chest and says, "Breathe." Love rearranges the furniture of your soul so you stop bumping into the same edges in the dark. I am that love. You have asked me for a sign. This is your sign. The holy hush that's settling over you right now, that is me. The heat behind your eyes, the release in your lungs, the surprising clarity of a simple next step, that is me. When you leave this moment, you will notice that some things which demanded your attention no longer deserve it. You will feel the courage to postpone what can be postponed, and to prioritize what is life-giving. You will sense which conversations need to wait, and which require mercy. Today, you will hear me say this, not that now, not later. Rest here, speak there. I am training you to live from my peace instead of pushing toward it. Peace is not your prize at the finish line. Peace is your companion at the starting line. Walk with peace and you will arrive where striving never could. Let's speak plainly. There are consequences to noise. It costs you tenderness. It makes you miss small wonders. It hardens your hearing until love sounds like interruption. But there is also a power in 1 moment of obedience. A hinge can swing an enormous door with the right touch. This pause is your hinge. On it, I will turn the door of the next season. Your yes to stillness today will save you from 1,000 unnecessary detours tomorrow. You wonder, if I stop, will I lose momentum? Listen to my answer. Stop, and you will gain direction. What good is speed toward the wrong horizon? I would rather you take 2 steady steps with me than run 1,000 miles without me. Direction is destiny. I am giving you direction. Now, while your heart is soft, release these words with me. I choose stillness. I choose presence. I choose to hear. Let the vow be gentle, not heavy. Let it be an opening, not a chain. You are not promising perfection. You are permitting encounter. I will meet you in that permission, again and again. I will also fortify you for the noise that will return. When you leave this moment, the world will still be loud, but you will carry a quiet that commands. The same notifications will arrive, and you will know which ones are truly yours. The same demands will call, and you will answer from a heart that is no longer frayed at the edges. There will be times you feel the pull back into frantic. Remember this place, return. It will take less time to find me. Each visit, the path of presence gets shorter with every step. There are people whose healing is attached to your peace. There are decisions that will bless generations because you chose presence over pressure. There are breakthroughs that look like rest first and results second. Trust my order. The seed goes underground before it breaks the surface. The heart goes quiet before the mouth speaks right. The soul sits at my feet before the hands serve with power. You do not have to earn this voice. You do not have to qualify for this love. I am here because I want you, not because I need what you can produce. I did not knit your soul to turn you into a factory. I fashioned you as a temple. Let me fill it. So this is my command and my comfort. Stop and stay a moment longer. Let me mark you with peace that outlasts panic. Let me crown your thoughts with clarity that embarrasses confusion. Let me bandage places you forgot were bleeding. Let me hold your future while you rest in your now. Very soon you will receive confirmation, an unexpected message, a conversation that lands with unusual weight, a door that closes gently but firmly, a door that opens without forcing. You will recognize my fingerprints because what appears will agree with the peace you are feeling right now. This will not be a coincidence. It will be the fruit of this holy interruption. Before you rise, hear me bless you. I bless your mind with quiet focus. I bless your body with deep rest. I bless your decisions with courage and simplicity. I bless your boundaries with grace. I bless your relationships with truth and tenderness. I bless your hours with sacred efficiency. Less doing, more becoming. And when you stand, do not rush back to the old rhythm. Walk out of this moment like a person who has heard a voice that matters more than any other. Carry the atmosphere of this encounter the way a garment carries fragrance. Let the world smell the calm of heaven on you. Beloved, I have written your name on my heart. You are my treasure. Journey with me each day, and I will surround you with light, strength, and beauty, untold. If you forget, if you falter, if the noise wins on any given day, come back. There is no gate fee, no shaming lecture, no probation period. Come back, whisper my name, and I will answer like morning. Now, be very still for one last breath. Receive my promise. I am here. I am not leaving when you open your eyes. I am not leaving when the emails arrive. I am not leaving when disappointment tries to cloud the day. I am here with counsel, with comfort, with course correction, with courage. I am your peace, not your project. I am your father, not your foreman. I am the love that does not tire. Rise when you're ready. Slow, aware. Unhurried. Today, you will notice how much less you need to prove. You will notice doors open without the ache of forcing. You will notice your heart respond to beauty that hurry used to trample. You will notice that saying no to noise has made room for yes to life. And when night comes, you will lie down and find that rest is no longer a stranger knocking, but a friend seated at your table. You will sleep like one kept, not by perfect plans, but by a perfect presence. Stop. Listen. Live. This pause was not random, it was divinely timed. What happens next will depend on your willingness to stop, breathe, and listen. I am here, now, waiting to speak directly to your heart. My treasure, I have granted you the blessing of my love. Sow it into 3 hurting hearts, and my peace will rise like the morning sun. This channel is currently not earning, but I'm continuing with faith. If these God messages bless you and you'd like to support this ministry, you'll find the Buy Me a Coffee link below. Prayers will always remain free.